The small faces were actually quite tricky to photograph.
I got something I want to tell you. I got something I want to say. All the things that you say and do, girl, don't you know that they're not my way?
I really got into the music business by accident by being friends with Chad and Jeremy. Now, Chad and Jeremy were a pop-folk duo who had some success in England, but went on to be very much part of the early British invasion and had a lot of success in America, were huge in America. And it was through them that I met Marianne, and so that's how I got into the music business. And my first album cover was for their record company, which was called Ember Records, which was an independent company. And I did a cover for a great jazz singer, an American jazz singer called Annie Ross. That was my first cover. That was in '64, I think. And suddenly I was in the music business and I thought, gosh, this is a great place to be because it's part of showbiz. It's full of young people. And they want me. They want photographers.
The light in your eyes has faded and your voice has another tone.
Well, I think I was quite precocious, and I think I was probably quite arrogant. I was a teenager, for Christ's sake. I thought I knew it all. I was a photographer, and I was doing it the way I thought, but also doing it the way I could. I was pretty limited technically. I understood the fundamentals, the building blocks. I understood focus, I understood exposure, I understood depth of field. I understood those things, but I was raw in how I put them together. So my photography at the beginning was quite unsophisticated. And I think that was part of my appeal to people like Andrew.
I got something I want to say.
This is the small faces. During one of our mad sessions, the small faces were actually quite tricky to photograph because they couldn't just stand there and be. They always had to dress up with whatever I had lying around the studio. They were very performative. They wanted to always be something else. And I don't know whether it was Steve's background as an actor or something, but they were always being others. And this picture, it's a mad picture. It captures something about the band, that sort of anarchic quality that the Small Faces had, that I think made them so special. And I was experimenting with trying to break the frame up in different ways so that the focus was always on the people, and yet there was graphic space, Small Faces, Itchy Park, always trying to think of how the picture could be used.